Hi.
Why are you covering your face? Okay, what are you thankful for today? Don't cover your face.
Food, family,
Uh-huh.
friends,
Uh-huh.
life,
Uh-huh.
gift of life.
Wow. Hi, beautiful people. Welcome to my channel. I hope that you all are doing amazing and that you're staying safe and staying sane at the same time. So I'm super excited. Today is day 4 of the 10 days of Thanksgiving, and in today's video I really want to speak about something that's very close to my heart, and that's mental health. Today I'm really thanking God for the gift of sanity and of great mental health, and I really hope that you guys are going to enjoy this video, so please stay tuned for more of this. Hi guys, so as we're speaking about mental health, my heart is not at peace. Like, I don't know how to say this, but my heart is not at peace because I know that there's so many people in our world right now, and there's so many people in our country, in my family, my friends, who are going through a very difficult time. So many people have battled suicidal thoughts, people that I know. It's not stories that I'm being told by anyone. People have been through the worst of times. This global pandemic has been good for some people and has been very bad for some. And I'm coming from a place of understanding that this is one subject that's usually very touchy. It's a very touchy subject because, first of all, many people don't like to speak about it because they're shy, or rather they think that if they speak about it they'll be seen like they're losing their minds. Gone are the days whereby we used to think that mental health was for people who are how to explain it? Gone are the days where we used to think that mental health is for the people who are probably using drugs, or the people who've gone through rape or violence. Mental health is a subject that every single person should speak about. Your mind is a very powerful tool, and I always say every single time, the power of the mind can never be underestimated. It's too underrated. Your mind can lift your moods, your mind can drain your moods, your mind can make you become the best person, or rather the best version of yourself. Your mind can do a lot for you. So if your mind is not okay, you're coming from a place whereby you have instability. You're coming from a place whereby you're not comfortable, you're not content as a person. And I'm speaking because I have been there. I have been through certain situations or certain things that have really made me question so much about life. I've been through cases whereby I start to question God myself. I've been at places where I see people going through so much, either physically, mentally, emotionally, and I just start to ask God, where are you in these difficult moments, in this global pandemic, when people are dying of hunger, when people are dying of corona, when people are dying of certain chronic illnesses? I start to ask God, where are you? And it's so hurting to see that people who have families have lost their jobs. They don't have any other means of income. People who have families have lost their breadwinners due to corona, due to other illnesses, and I understand the pain that comes with that. But I'm just here to speak a word of blessing to every single person who's watching this video. I think your mind is, I usually say that your mind is so powerful that whatever you feed it, you become the thoughts that you feed your mind. And I'm a lady who struggles with overthinking. I'm those people who overthink literally anything and everything. You see, for example, I could get maybe something small on my body. Let's say I injured myself and I forgot, or I didn't feel where the injury came from. And then I go to Dr. Google, and Dr. Google makes you feel like you're dying next week or tomorrow. I am those kind of people who overthink literally everything. But every single day of my life, I'm teaching myself to take life slow, to learn to take a breath. Like, let me give you an example. Yesterday, as I was doing my video for the third day of Thanksgiving, where I was speaking about love. Guys, everything seemed like it's not working out. Like, my laptop had issues, so I had to take it to the guy, software engineer, to fix it because it had a problem with my Windows. It was not, every time I was trying to edit it, it would restart itself, and then it would be like, your PC is running into trouble. Fine. I struggled. I had to download an editing app on my phone. I edited the video on my phone. I could not upload it as HD because for me to be able to upload it as HD, I had to pay money to that application, and I was not about to do that because I have an application for editing on my laptop that I usually use, but because my laptop had issues, I could not use it. So you guys, I was almost going through a mental breakdown. I was so stressed. I was feeling like crying. And I'm those people who say, I really would like to live up to my word. If I say I'm going to have a video every day, I want to be able to make it. Like, I'm those people who are very strict on that. So I was really stressed. I was talking to my partner and I was just telling him, like, what is this? Like, I was almost crying. He was just trying to calm me down because he knows the way that I usually overthink everything. So he was really trying to calm me down. He was telling me, don't worry, everything will work out, just relax, breathe in, breathe out, take it slow, because when you panic, you'll not be able to think straight, which is the truth. And imagine, eventually I just decided to calm down. I decided to find a solution instead of wallowing in my misery or wallowing in my trouble. So that's why I downloaded the application on my phone and I was able to upload the video, though late, but better late than never. So yesterday I was going through a moment where I think this video for today, yesterday was preparing me for this video for today. And sometimes mental health needs you to be more intentional about it. I think it's one of those things that just don't happen. You just don't wake up and you're fine, because every single day in life you're met with certain challenges that you have to battle. Maybe you're a breadwinner in your family and then you lose your job. What do you do after that? You cannot give up in life. Like, giving up is never an option. So you have to sit down, take yourself into a meeting, direct translation, unajiita mkutano. You take yourself into a meeting and you tell yourself, you know what, this and this has happened to me, but how will I respond to it? How will I respond to stress? How will I manage my stress? How will I manage my issues? How will I manage my struggles? You know, you have to be intentional about guarding your mental health. You have to be intentional about guarding your mental stability. You have to be intentional about guarding your sanity, because this is not something that happens naturally. You have to always feed yourself positive thoughts, and that's why I always insist with my content. I really want to inspire people out there to live their lives unapologetically. And as I had said, when I started 10 days of Thanksgiving, the first thing that I did was thanking God for the opportunity to live my life unapologetically. It doesn't mean there are moments where I don't have regrets. I do have regrets, but even in those regrets, even in those moments where I feel like I'm regretting certain things in my life, I am quick to remind myself that, you know what, I need to learn to live unapologetically, because life is not a rehearsal. This is the real deal. You see, when you're rehearsing for a play or when you're rehearsing for something, you always know that even if I mess up right now, at least I'll have the actual day of the play to be able to outshine or to put my A game in front. But life is not like that. Every single day, that's a real deal. Like, if you waste your today will never come back again. The 4th of September 2020 will never be repeated anytime in history. So let's be very intentional about guarding our mental space, because always remember that everything starts in your mind. Victory starts in your mind, defeat starts in your mind. So you decide every single day of your life how you're going to take on life, how you're going to fight the different issues that you're facing in your life. You decide every single day how you're going to react or respond to life. You see, we're always urged to learn how to respond to life rather than react to life. Because the more you react, it means you're not proactive. But the more you become a proactive person, you know that, you know, something could happen. And when this and this happens, how am I going to react to it? And the other secret that I have is Jesus. Having Jesus really has a way of lifting that burden, because God says, cast your cares unto me, because I care for you, because I love you. There's no need of you carrying all those burdens of this life. Imagine how utawezana. It's not like okonko na kitambi. When you carry all the burdens of life, you will not be able to do it on your own. And that's why we have a friend in Jesus who's always willing and very ready to help us carry these burdens. So whatever stress you're going through in your life, whatever struggles you have in your life, take it to God in prayer. And the Bible says, do not be anxious about everything, but in every single thing, through prayer and supplication, present your requests to God. So that's my encouragement to you today. So guys, I would like to urge everyone, if you're going through a difficult time in your life, if you're going through a moment whereby you're anxious about things, you're going through stress, you're going through a difficult trauma or any struggle you have, it's okay to talk. It's okay not to be okay. First of all, no one is Superman when it comes to emotions and mental health. No one is Superman. It's okay not to be okay, but it's also okay to speak about your issues. I know not many people know how to speak about that. Not many people are able to become vulnerable, but at times you got to do what you have to do. It is what it is. So if you're going through something, find someone that you can speak to God about it, but also sometimes you just need that human touch. to speak to someone who you can relate with easily. So find someone you can speak to, and therapy is very okay. If you cannot speak to anyone in your family or in your immediate circle, you can look for a therapist. Actually, nowadays we are so blessed because we have counselors who've given of themselves to, who can be there ready for you. You can talk to them anytime on phone, and it's for free. So I'll look for those helpline numbers that you can contact. That if you have any issue and you really need a counselor to speak to, I have a friend called Faith Gashuru who's she's a psychologist, and she's very, very intentional about mental health. And I'm going to leave her number there. I'm going to leave her email, so that if you're going through something difficult and you have nobody to talk to, you can always reach out to Faith Gashuru. She's always ready to help. So yeah, I really hope that today's video has really inspired you. And my desire is just to let you know that, imagine in this life you will have trouble. And John chapter 16 verse 33 says that in this world you will have trouble, you'll experience trouble, but do not be worried, because I have overcome the world. So Jesus reminds us that life will not be a smooth sail for you every day. Like sometimes you'll be going through such a difficult time, you'll be going through stress and struggles, but do not be worried, because he has overcome the world. So the Bible verse for today is Philippians chapter 4 verse 6, and I'm reading from my youth Bible, and it says that, don't worry about anything, but pray about everything. With thankful hearts, offer up your prayers and requests to God. Do not be worried, I repeat. Don't worry about anything, but pray about everything. With thankful hearts, offer up your prayers and requests to God. Thank you so much for watching this video. Always remember that it's okay not to be okay, but at the end of the day, you cannot stay in that position. You just have to feed your thoughts with positivity, positive vibes, and be energetic, be positive, and learn to live unapologetically. Thank you so much for watching today's video. In case you've not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, please hit that subscribe button, share, and let's keep growing. And always remember to give thanks for each and everything that God has done for you and for who he is in your life. Till next time, wait and be awesome. Stay safe, people. Bye.